Hey guys, and welcome to this video. This is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look that I have on right here. So gorgeous. I'm so obsessed with it. Like, oh my goodness. And you won't believe, but everything that I used on this face right here is $10 and less. So yeah, I wanted to do a makeup tutorial showing you guys that you can get really good products and make beautiful looks with affordable makeup. You don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on high-end products at Ulta and Sephora and things like that. You can definitely make beautiful looks with drugstore and affordable makeup. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look and what products I use, go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm first going to start by just spraying my face, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finish Setting Spray. This you can get for $4.99 at Ulta. Also, just be aware that, you know, the price can vary depending on the store that you're purchasing at. I know most of the time Walmart tends to be cheaper, so if you can get it at Walmart, I would say, you know, if you're trying to save some money, go ahead and get it at Walmart. Ulta tends to be a little bit more expensive, but they do tend to have drugstore coupons pretty much running all the time. They have a lot of sales on different brands, especially in the drugstore, and then they also have like a point system. I do shop at Ulta a lot, especially for drugstore and things like that. But if there's something that I know I can get from Walmart for much cheaper and I'm there, I'll get it. So, you know, shop around if you're on a budget, things like that. Do what's right for you. And yeah, so anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start by spraying my face. Just let that dry a little bit. I'm going to go in with the corresponding face primer. This is the Photo Focus Matte Face Primer. I also have their like regular like coverall face primer. That one is a little bit more on like the liquidy, like watery side. This has a similar consistency. It's just a little bit thicker and like smoother, I guess you could say. So the other one feels like a bit more hydrating because it's a little bit more liquidy. But yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of let that settle into my skin while we go on and do the eyes. And by the way, that primer is $4.68 at Walmart. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. And I really like the Makeup Revolution brow pomade. This is like one of my favorite drugstore brow pomades. I think it's really, really good. It's basically a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. The only thing that I wish that Ulta sold the darker shade. But today I'm just going to go in with dark brown and just do my brows real quick. I wish I was one of those people that could literally like manipulate my brows to look amazing, but like first of all, I don't have 3 hours to spend sitting here, and also like that's just a talent that I don't have. I know my strengths and I know that that is not one of them. Now we are going to go into concealer. This is my cleanup concealer. This is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer. I purchased this at Ulta literally like a few weeks ago, so it is still at Ulta, but it's not online at Ulta. I don't know. So this is $3.49 at Target, so very inexpensive. I will say at Target I've had like an issue where I've seen something online, it's available in store, so I go pick it up in store and it's like $2-3 more. I talked to customer service, they're like,
oh well, Target online is like a different thing as like Target in store, so like a lot of times they'll sell it for cheaper online.
I'm like, can we get a little consistency here? Because if I see it online for this much money, I'm going to want to go to the store and just pick it up. I'm going to be expecting the price I see online, you know, like, I don't know, Target, get it together. But anyways, I'm going to be taking this concealer and just using it to, and did I tell you what it is? This is the NYX Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade Beige. I'm just going to use it to clean up my brow real quick. So now I'm just going to go ahead and set this with my L'Oreal Brow Plumper, something like that. It's $7.97 from Walmart. I like this when I want like a tinted brow gel. I think it's really nice. It does the job, but honestly for like majority of the time, like if I'm using my darker pomade, like I'll just use the e.l.f. brow gel. It used to be $1, but I think they raised it to like $2 still, like a really good price. So that's another alternative, but even cheaper. So now I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to use this Maybelline Master Prime. This is just their like prime and smooth one. Honestly, you could just use your concealer as a primer if like creasing and oiliness isn't an issue. Lately I've been doing that because, like I said, like my eyelids haven't been super oily just because the weather is so cold still. So do what works best for you. I'm just giving you options. And this is $4.47 at Ulta.com, but it is only sold in store. So I personally got mine from a local like grocery store actually. It was just like on sale, so I picked it, but you know, find it where you can. I couldn't find it at my Ulta, and I don't even know why I looked at the grocery store. Like I think I looked it up and it said it was sold there, which I thought was random. So I think I literally went there specifically for the primer. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just set that by using a face powder. I'll go into more detail of the face powder and all that later. Yeah, I'm so weird. Alright, so now we're going to go into the eyeshadows, and I personally, honestly, I don't think I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes from the drugstore, especially ones that aren't under $10. So I'm going to go to one of my favorite palettes that I love. I've been using since I got it. It's so good, so amazing, and so affordable, and that is the After Dark palette from Bad Habit. This is only sold on Hush, but it's only sold on the app. So Bad Habit is an app exclusive brand, so you have to have the app to purchase products from there. This is the After Dark palette. It's such good quality for especially how inexpensive it is. It's $10 on the Hush app, and you get free shipping when you use the app. So it's really, really good. So yeah, I'm just going to go in with this. Honestly, these were the only things that I could really think of to use for this tutorial. A lot of my palettes that I have from the drugstore are, you know, a little bit more pricey than $10. They're like, you know, $12, $15, $20. Drugstore is getting pretty expensive, and like I was thinking of doing the Wet n Wild ones. Those were like the only ones that really came into mind for being like an inexpensive eyeshadows from the drugstore. But honestly, their new formula, like the new ones, I just was kind of disappointed in them. I had higher hopes, higher expectations. I don't know if I got like a bad batch or what, because I know so many people rave about them and they like love them. I just personally just could not get behind it. Like it just doesn't really work for me. I've tried them so many times and I want to love them, but like I just don't. I just talked for way too long trying to explain that. But anyway, so I'm just going to go in with this palette, and I'm going to start off by using Skin to Skin, which is this nice, really like, medium brown tone. One thing about this palette is it does have quite a bit of kickback. Honestly, to me, that's not something that really bothers me, but I know some people have like an issue with it. So I will say, especially with the matte shades, it does have quite a bit of kickback. I kind of just work with it. Like I'll just kind of, once it's there, when I'm going back in, I'll just try to pick up that kickback and use it, so it's not like going to waste, you know. But yeah, that's not really something that's bothered me, especially because it's so pigmented, so blendable, and so affordable. Like, that's okay. I don't think I mentioned also that this is a dupe for the Huda Beauty like Mini Obsessions palette. I forget which one it is, but like they have 4 dupes for all 4 of her palettes, and so this is one of them. So now I'm gonna go in with Cheeky, which is just like a little bit deeper and like more orange than that color we just went in with, and build it to the inner corner, the outer corner, and the crease. So now I'm going to go in with the shade right here, Slip Dress, which is just like a nice deep shade, and keep on building that inner and outer corner. I'm just laying the foundation for the crease. Lastly, I'm just going to build it up one last time in that crease. I think I'm going to take Merlot, which is that nice like deep burgundy purpley shade, and really deepen up the outer and inner corner. I know it looks crazy. I know. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to come back and like deepen up that even more later, but I'm just going to go ahead and start working on the cut crease. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer and start by like cutting my crease in the center. So I like to really focus it right on the center and then let it dry a little bit. Make sure you're getting a nice edge, a nice sharp edge. But once it's mostly like almost pretty much dry, then kind of blend out the edges of the cut crease. And then we'll come back in and sharpen it up and all that later. But right now, I'm going to move on to the other one. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the shade we're going to be using on the center. And that is 24 Karat, which is the only shimmer shade in this palette. Such a beautiful gold. Absolutely stunning. I'll show it to you by itself. And then I also like to spritz it to really give it like super intensity. So just on its own, it has like a really nice like intense color. But girl, you wait till last Friday. So I'll just do like a base layer. When you spray it, it takes it to the next level. It really foils the shadow. Makes it so nice. So I'm going to start by going back into the slip dress, just get a little bit of pigment. Go back into that Merlot color to deepen the inner and outer part. Now I'm just going to take the color Swipe Right, which is just a nice creamy like matte shade. Very nice for highlight. So just take that, pop it right on the brow bone. And if you feel like that like crease got a little high, you can use this to kind of tame it as well. Now I'm just going to take a makeup wipe and kind of clean up any fallout that got on our skin and the edge of the shadow. You can totally stop here, leave it like this, add your lashes, liner, whatever you want to add, and go. I'm going to be a little extra, just a sprinkle of extra on there, and add a glitter right to that top line. So for that, I'm going to be using this NYX glitter liner. This is their liquid crystal liner, and this is in the shade Crystal Silk. Actually, I feel like that one was a little bit too champagne, so I'm actually going to go in with the color Crystal Gold. I feel like it'll match just a little bit better. We'll see. And this runs for $4.49 at Ulta. I'm going to try and clean up that glitter. I'm going to move on to my face. Then we're going to come back to the eyes and finish that off. So yeah, I'm going to go in with my foundation. And today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild foundation. I have a first impression on it. This is such a good foundation. So amazing. And I'm in the shade Desert Beige. I'm going to start off with quite a bit. I am breaking out quite a bit. I'm actually going to go in with this LA Girl 108 brush. It's like their buffing brush. And use this Now I'm just gonna go in with the beauty sponge. This is from SONIA KASHUK. I bought a pack of 2, which runs for $10, or you can get 1 for $7. Now I'm going to go into my NYX HD Studio Concealer. This goes for $4.99 at Ulta. So it's really good, like really one of my favorite drugstore concealers. The drugstore has some pretty bomb like face products and stuff. Like they're really stepping up their game. I just feel like the shadows aren't like amazing, you know? I'm not going in the inner corner, but just like around my nose up here where shadow might have gotten on and deepened it. And then I'm going to take my sponge, blend it out. Then for those parts like up on the side, I'm just going to take, where is it, like this little pointer brush that I got, and use that to help me be more precise. Alright, before we go into setting our face and all that, I'm going to try this new cream contour from LA Girl. I saw it at CVS and I've been wanting to try it, but I keep forgetting before I powder my face, and so I haven't been able to. This is the shade Medium, and like I said, I got it from CVS and it was $4.99. So yeah, it looks like this. It's a nice little cream bronzer. Okay, I'm not sure I really like that color. It's a little stiff to like blend out. I probably need a sponge. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. This is definitely more of like a cream bronzer. I'm not sure that's like my favorite. And they also have other shades, so maybe like if I got like the darker ones it would have been better, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to go ahead and just set underneath my eyes because it's been setting there and it's probably creased a little bit by now. But I'm just going to take this Milani translucent banana powder. It's one of their newer powders. I haven't really seen it before. I found it at Walmart. Honestly, I looked online. I could not find it on the Walmart app, the Walmart website, nowhere, but I literally bought it from Walmart. So I don't know why they're not listing it. On the website, it's $11, but I know for a fact that I did not pay more than $10 for this powder, so I know at Walmart it's cheaper. Even the palettes that they sell on their website for $20, I got at Walmart for $14, so I know that Walmart does carry their products for cheaper, so I'm pretty positive that this was under $10 at Walmart. I just don't have the exact price off of my head, but if you're looking for other alternatives that are for sure under $10, Makeup Revolution has their like little luxury baking powders. I really like the banana one. I have the lace one. These are $8 and you get so much product. Also, LA Girl has their pro powder, like the little banana one. It's really good. I really like that one. I've already been through like a whole one. I've just been trying this one out, so I wanted to use it today. But like I said, there are other alternatives at the drugstore. Then while I let that bake for literally a minute, I'm going to take the LA Girl Pro Face Powder. This is in Soft Honey. This really reminds me of my MAC Studio Fix powder. It's like almost the exact same shade as NC42, and it's like nice and matte and really good. I like it a lot. Now I'm just going to use the Pro Contour Powder. This one looks a lot cooler tone, so definitely better for contouring. And this is again from LA Girl, and it was also $4.99 at CVS. So yeah, and I'm just going to take this little Wet n Wild P65 brush. This is a really nice like contour shade. This one, did I tell you, is in Natural. Like, it looks a lot cooler than it shows up on the skin. So it looks like it would be like really gray or something. And it's really not. It just really is like a really natural looking contour color. Now I'm going to go into blush, and this is one of my favorite blushes from the drugstore. This is by Sleek Makeup. It is the shade Coral. It's literally like my everyday go-to blush. I love it so much, and this is $7.99, I believe. I literally looked it up, but I don't think I wrote it down. Wow. So this is $5.99 at Ulta. So, and this is the shade Coral, literally my favorite color. I'm literally loving how the face is looking. So amazing. I literally love this foundation. It's so good. So good. So good. So good. Then I'm going to use a setting spray to set everything. Alright. And for the highlighter, I actually have this brand new highlighter that I got from TJ Maxx. This is a Profusion highlighting palette. It has 8 highlighters and I got it for $6.99. So literally so amazing. Like, the price for it. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to try this out, but I do have a backup highlighter just in case this doesn't turn out well. I don't know. Profusion is kind of like hit or miss. So I'm just going to take this shade right here called Starstruck, and let's try that and see what it looks like. Oh, I didn't even think oh, that's really pretty. It has like a weird smell. I feel like all Profusion things like smell weird. It's like, what do you put in this stuff? The highlight is really pretty. I almost just want to take a little bit of like this lit shade right next to it. I'm gonna pop it right here just to like intensify it, lighten it a little bit. I don't know. So that was actually really good. I really like that. That's really pretty. Okay, Profusion. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't probably use all of them all the time. Like, there are some weird colors in here. But you know, like, this row down here is kind of good to have. Like, these are probably like the more everyday rows. It kind of reminds me of like the Nicole Guerrero palette almost a little bit. And then down here is like maybe more out there looks, you know? You know what I'm saying? So as I move on to finish the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and just prep my false lashes. These are the Kiss number 11 lashes. Literally my favorite little pair of lashes ever. This is a pack of 5. You can get it at Walmart for $8.99, I believe. Such a good deal. So good. I'm just gonna go in with my Waterline and Tightline liner, and this is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner, and you can get this for $4.99 at CVS. Now I'm going to curl my lashes and go into the mascara, and my favorite drugstore mascara as of recently has been the NYX Worth the Hype mascara, and it's only $7.99, which is really good. So let me just prep my lashes. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop on my lashes. So these are the lashes on. Literally my favorite lashes. Love them so much. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the lower lash line and lips, and then we'll be done. We'll be out of here. You can go. Okay? But not until after that. Okay? Alright, so now I'm just going to finish off with my lips. So I'm going to start off by using the NYX lip liner in Nude Truffle. This is $3.99 at Ulta. So this is a little bit more brown. It's a little bit deeper than my lip color. I like to use a deeper lip liner just because this lipstick that I'm going to be using is really similar to my skin tone, so I like to have a little bit of definition. So I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite drugstore nude lipstick. I'm literally like almost out of it. I need to get another one. This is Nude Delight by Rimmel, and right now it's 40% off, so it's $4.19 on CVS.com. And then I'm going to finish it all off by using the Revlon Super Lustrous Lip Gloss, and this you can get at Ulta for $8.49, and this is in the shade Sandstorm. So this is the final look. Hopefully you guys liked it. Like I said in the beginning, you can definitely get a really beautiful, gorgeous look with inexpensive makeup. You don't have to spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on makeup to get good quality makeup. The drugstore has really amped up its game a lot in the past few years, and you can get some really great stuff at the drugstore. So I am definitely wanting to do more of these type of videos, like you know, with different price ranges and things like that. So let me know down below if you guys would be interested in that, and let me know what price range or like what kind of budget you guys are kind of going off of, so that I know what you guys want to see. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!